overall there have been positive changes, and especially on the front of unblocking accounts, getting people out of Twitter jail. I think what was happening before was a mess and a tragedy of censorship.
Yeah.
People were unfairly targeted by a totally shadowy, non-transparent process. I'm also very happy that he's bringing to light what was happening behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Um, but I do have like some problems with like the way they rolled out Twitter Blue. It didn't really make
Yeah.
sense to me. Like, why didn't they get everybody onto Twitter Blue? But now they're like, it seems like they're letting people with blue check marks who didn't pay for it, including me. Like, I never paid for a blue check mark,
Yeah.
uh, and I don't have to go on Twitter Blue. So it just makes me think like, what it makes me have some questions about that rollout. But like I said, overall with I like the transparency. I like bringing people back, people who didn't deserve to be banned, and I like the fact that certain people are angry about it. People who should be
Mhm.
angry about it because they're the ones promoting this terrible, toxic
Yeah.
environment and practice of just banning people you disagree with.
Yeah, and honestly, I pretty much agree with you 100% on the whole Elon Musk thing. I also think that the whole Twitter Blue thing was weird because I know you had the check mark before they introduced that. I paid for it, but I think it's just kind of strange that, because the blue check mark is supposed to like represent somebody who's authentic, as somebody who's established. And now people with like zero followers could go and just get a blue check mark and then promote scams. So that's kind of something I made videos on this in the past. It's kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the one thing of Elon Musk that I don't really agree with Twitter is the whole Twitter Blue. It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of a mashup and a mix up. It's kind of confusing, but yeah,
Yeah, it's different because, for example, before they rolled out Twitter Blue, you would be able to like there was a verified notification tab for like verified accounts. So when you looked at the verified, you'd be able to see who retweeted you. That was, I guess, quote unquote prominent. But the other thing is, like, from a research perspective, it was very useful to filter like verified responses when something was happening, because then you could see, oh look, this is what journalists are saying, this is what politicians are saying, this is what um, you know public figures are saying. But now when you do that filter, it's just a whole array of different accounts. But
hmm
I understand where it's coming from. It's the democratization of the platform, as a open forum, as the public square. And I understand that. It's just that there are like some weird things about how they rolled it out, but
yeah,
it's still under development. They're still making changes, and it's a testament to Elon Musk and his team's capability that they were able to fire all of these useless people and
yeah,
still run a functioning platform. For
yeah,
about a week or two, everyone was saying this place is going to hell, everything's getting worse, it's slower, blah blah blah. But that's not the case. We see the platform running perfectly fine. There's no there. I don't see an increase. Well, I guess there has been bot activity, but I think that was happening before, and that's another, I guess, problem I would have with it is the bot. Like, there needs to be something done to take care of the
hmm
bots, uh, whether because they're scamming people, they're littering spam and doing all that kind of stuff. But yeah,
yeah, absolutely. And I've criticized Elon in the past, but I just want to make it very clear. I think it is impressive that he's able to fire so many staff and still keep it running quite well. Like, honestly, I didn't really use Twitter much before, but as soon as Elon Musk got a hold of it, I've been a lot more active over there on Twitter. So I think overall it's pretty positive. I like what he's doing, bringing back voices which were suppressed in the past. So yeah, of course he could be better. Nobody's perfect. I think he's doing pretty good.